Am I too loud? Too soft? Okay. My name is Terry White. I'm the founder and owner of the English Garden over in a little neighborhood, Belmead, not far from here. I do weddings, I do parties. You can follow me on Instagram and do all that stuff. My producer is here tonight because I don't do all that stuff. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask her, but that's what the strange person is walking around filming. I'm going to try to show you a simple arrangement with a few basic skills for creating an arrangement. Now, the people who have the square vases, you kind of got screwed. A square vase is a little more, I see somebody swapping. A square vase is easily done. It's just a little more difficult, just a little bit more difficult, but you can do it. I'll show you a little trick along the way to do it. But it's messy what I do for a living, very messy. This place will have to be burned and repainted and remodeled. I tell the story, I was doing a seminar one time about Halloween, and just carving a pumpkin with a knife seemed kind of lame for somebody who's supposed to be so grand and great. So I wanted to show everybody how to carve a pumpkin with an electric drill. And that's the way I do mine at home, and you can get terribly creative and it's a lot of fun. But I did try a new paddle drill that I had not experimented with at home, and the entire front row got sprayed with pumpkin poop. It was a little awkward. Stones River Country Club was where I was teaching. Okay, who here is a gardener? Just raise your hand. Okay. Excuse me? Okay, perfect. The only reason I ask that is my personal favorite style of flower arranging is something a little not what most people are used to. It's a little more accepted in Europe. It's called vegetative, and it's how flowers grow in a garden as opposed to how the designer at Kroger puts them together. You put a tulip on one side at 3 o'clock, a tulip on 9 o'clock, a tulip on 12 o'clock, and then a rose. I like thinking in terms of, we're going to do roses and tulips tonight and a little wax flower. I like to think in terms of those roses all grew on one bush in your garden, and next to it would be a little patch of tulips. Just random, all that's a little too confusing. I have ADD, and I like to keep things organized and simple. That does not mean that you cannot do whatever you want. I'm going to show you my style because I don't know what you want. 2 pieces, bring it down and bring the tip down to the end-ish. You can also bring it up a little higher. And then you take the other piece and you lay it on top of it. And you make the other one. And just go around it. And the reason why I did 3, 2 on one side, 1 on the other, is because I'm a very odd character. And using 2, I don't ever use 2 of anything. I always use 3 or 5. And it does give it an interesting depth. To me, it does. But they all look good. They all look good.